nice shot by Tendulkar. There's a lot more run on this outfield today, and that should be 4 runs. Beautiful shot then, a great start by Sachin Tendulkar, and India off the mark.
That really was a beauty, as you can see here. Quickly into position, standing up straight there and easing it through the covers.
In the air, but safe. And 4 runs again off the edge of the bat. Slightly risky shot from Sachin Tendulkar, but just nicely driven, finds the gap. This could be another boundary for Tendulkar. Pull back by the deep mid-off. Oh, nicely fielded by Michael Bevan. Sometimes behind points, behind point, behind square leg, and that was well flicked off the toes. Beautifully fielded.
There again, Sachin drifting towards the leg stump. Beautifully timed there by Tendulkar. And Michael Bevan there saving yet another boundary.
In the air, but safe. Another boundary for Tendulkar. Anything on middle and leg stump, and he's going to put you away for 4 runs there.
He looks in great touch. That's a quality shot. He just picked it up.
Oh, that's a most emphatic stroke. 6 runs. What a glorious pickup.
Yeah, well, there we go again. That's exactly what we were talking about. Just straying onto that middle and leg. And Tendulkar just helping out on its way. Straight into it. Just picked it up and timed it to perfection. It went a long, long way over the mid-wicket boundary.
Oh, what a fine stroke. No one's going to stop that. 4 more. The 50 now has come up in just the 9th over. 50 no wicket. That was a lovely shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot here, Henry, but again, Shane Warne just a little bit short. He's giving him the room. Off the back foot, just punched that one straight through the cover point region. Here we see from side on. Shane just trying to put that little bit more on that one. The length not quite there.
Warne. And there's 4 more. Also short and wide, and Tendulkar passing on to that one just as well.
He's going to have to do a Houdini, and those 2 balls there aren't really what he wanted. This one here, but I think he probably thought he was a West Indian more than anything there. It's a bouncer.
And that's a fine stroke. It's going to be 4 more.
Yes, again the Australian bowling attack straying that middle and leg area. Age 10 years, if this keeps up. Here we see it again, side on. Craig just straying down the leg side there, and that's just money for jam in this cricket with that field setting. So Australia...
Oh, look at that. Just look at that. But that's not going to the fence. It's pulled up where it's pitched. And there it goes again. He hit that one rather better, out of the meat of the bat, and that one is still not quite getting there.
Yes, Tendulkar going after McDermott here again. McDermott tried to bowl a leg cutter, but he's just got forward on the front foot there and just punched it down the ground. Ground's still a little bit damp from the other day's rain.
And that's going to be 4 over extra cover, beautifully stroked, perfect timing, and it's 4 runs. The moment that shot was played, it was extra cover, placed beautifully. Let's watch it again.
So this is the kind of boundary that I think every batsman should look for, where the fielder is made to run all the way to the boundary line in the hope that he might be able to stop.
And that's going to be certainly 2 of them. A neat... Well, that's one of them. It could be the 100. They're going for the second. Yes, that's Tendulkar's 100. His first international 100. International one-day 100. And he must be vastly relieved. He's getting a good hand. Well, he's thumped that harder than he has anything else for about 15 overs. And it's well fielded in the end by Slater. He very nearly went over.
Saw in the previous over, as soon as Tendulkar had reached his 100, the backlift was that much more higher.
Oh, and that's a fine stroke again. Another 2.
Goes for the big one and he's out. Bowled, clean bowled by McDermott, but and what a century it was.
You can see Sachin had already made up his mind where he wanted to hit the ball. It was across the line into the deep mid-wicket area. But Craig McDermott there.
He's done a lot of running of late, so Tendulkar bowled McDermott for 110 and leaving when the total was 4.